To boost Ukraine's counter-offensive, which has been moving slowly in its early stages, the Biden administration has announced that it will be sending up to USD 500 million in military aid, including more than 50 heavily armored vehicles and an infusion of missiles for air defense systems. This comes as the Ukrainian and Western leaders try to sort out the impact of the brief weekend insurrection in Russia. It is the 41st time since the Russian invasion into Ukraine that the US has provided military weapons and equipment through Presidential Drawdown Authority. The program allows the Pentagon to quickly take items from its own stocks and deliver them to Ukraine. The Pentagon, in a statement, said that the US will be sending 30 Bradley fighting vehicles and 25 of the armored Stryker vehicles, along with HIMARS system and the Patriot air defense systems. The package also includes Javelin and HARM missiles, demolition munitions, obstacle clearing equipment, and a wide range of artillery rounds and other ammunitions. Because the aid packages are generally planned in advance and recently included many of the same critical weapons for the battlefront, the contents were not likely chosen based on the weekend rebellion by Yevgeny Prigozhin and the Wagner mercenary group that he has control over. It isn't clear if Ukrainian forces will be able to take advantage of the disarray in the Russian ranks in the aftermath of the short-lived revolt. But the missiles and heavy vehicles can be used as Ukraine tries to capitalize on what has been a growing feud between the Wagner group leader and Russia's military brass, with simmering questions about how many of Prigozhin's forces may leave the fight. The mercenaries left Ukraine to seize a military headquarters in a southern Russian city and moved hundreds of miles towards Moscow before turning around after less than 24 hours on Saturday. White House Principal Deputy Press Secretary Olivia Dalton said that the new package includes key capabilities that will support Ukraine's counter-offensive operations and would strengthen Ukraine's air defenses. According to the Pentagon, the US has delivered more than $15 billion in weapons and equipments from its stocks to Ukraine since the Russian invasion and has committed an additional $6.2 billion in supplies that have not yet been identified. The more than $6 billion extra is the result of an accounting error because the military services overestimated the value of the weapons they pulled off the shelves and sent to Ukraine over the past year. The US has also promised to send more than $16.7 billion in longer-term funding for various weapons, training and other equipment through the Ukraine Security Assistance Initiative and an additional roughly $2 billion in foreign military financing.
Subscribe to Oneindia channel and never miss an update.